Okay, hello everybody. I think we'll get started. My name's Hugh Petersen. I am the product manager for half of the QA Fusion package. And yesterday, my colleague Andrea Zenz had presented part one of this for QA Fusion. And after this presentation, there will be an email sent out that if you did not or were not able to attend yesterday's presentation by Andrea, you will get links to both her presentation and my presentation as well. I want to thank you very much. I'm sure some of you are probably taking time out from AAPM and the sessions there. So I know new sessions start at 2:30, so I'll make this brief so we can get through this and get you back into the AAPM mode to those 2:30 talks and 2:30 sessions. But I wanted to just give you a quick, brief overview of the second half of the QA Fusion component. QA Fusion is a new package we put together. It's an integrated QA management software and also machine QA software that covers all your TG142 needs. And basically, the PIPSpro portion of it gives you the easy machine QA, and then combines that with the QA Fusion portion, the QA Pilot, to offer you easy, fast, and smart QA management of all your QA tests. Real quickly, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box, and I'll take a look at them as we go along and cover them at the end. Just a quick history lesson here on Standard Imaging. We were based in Middleton, Wisconsin. We were founded in 1989, and we design and manufacture a full suite of QA products, both hardware and software, for radiation therapy. Our line of electrometers, our Max and our Super Max, our X-ray line of ion chambers, anything from the very small A16, which is 0.007 cc, up to our large spherical chambers, as well as diodes and our scintillation detector as well. So the PIPSpro software, basically TG142 made easy. It's a suite of tools for doing your TG142 that automates over 30 tests for TG142 for their recommended QA, including the MV and the KV imagers for the 2D planar QA, cone beam CT, MLC QA test. Is it not sharing correctly? Apologize about that. Let me take a So basically, this is kind of the first screen with any information. The first couple screens were introductory screens anyway, just kind of talking about it. So I apologize about that, but we'll move along. So as I said, cone beam CT tests. We have MLC QA tests, both image-based and log file-based. Stereotactic module, which is the automated Winston Lutz test. Our radiation light field tests, our Starshot Analysis test, as well as IGRT functionality as well. And the nice thing about the PIPSpro software in cooperation with the QA Pilot for the QA Fusion component is it's a scalable design scalable for enterprise or single facility. You can go anywhere from just a single LINAC facility up to a what we call a division, which would be your larger oncology groups that would oversee a number of different departments. And there's an easy department and user setup as well. So you can set up each department individually as well as the individual users. It can be supported by Citrix Server for enterprise-wide systems as well. There's a centralized data access for enterprise-wide results and trending, so you can look at your results across the whole division and see how each of the departments is comparing. And then there are baselines to give you quick selects, which take you directly to your specific tests for a given given LINAC and in some cases the imaging systems. And you can set up individual LINAC data separate for both the ease of use and for reporting, as well as set your different thresholds for your different test results. They are defaulted, as you see here on the right, in TG142 recommended thresholds, but those can be tightened up and or loosened as the case may be on an individual basis. And we have this nice overview, what we call our dashboard, which shows you the last analyzed date as well as the results. In this case, you can see the green are passing, the yellow triangles are caution, and the red circles would be a failed test. So it's a very easy and quick review for you to kind of see what was going on with your last batch of tests. But we can go now into some of the specific tests. Planar imaging, as I had mentioned, the KV and the MV. We utilize two different phantoms. We've got the KV phantom here and the MV phantom here. And basically, you can test your spatial resolution set to specific points from the LINAC manufacturers, both for Varian and Elekta. Your uniformity, your contrast, and your contrast to noise. And just a matter of taking a flood field image and the phantom image and then giving you the results accordingly. The phantom flood field, or I'm sorry, the flood field, it looks across for uniformity at 5 different points, and then the lightest mark point and the darkest point in the image as well. So those are utilized for the contrast and the contrast to noise, as well as uniformity, and then the resolution test with the phantom. We have automated test results for the cone beam CT QA as well, including uniformity of noise, hound field unit consistency or constancy, geometric distortion, slice thickness, low contrast visibility, and low contrast detectability. And this is utilizing an existing your existing CAT phantoms, the 503 for Elekta CBCT imagers and the 504 for the Varian. We also do scrutinize and analyze the 600 series for more of the diagnostic side of CT as well. Similarly, you see the phantom image, and then you get color-coded results here as well. You also get a CT results overview showing you your pass, fail, and cautions as well. And then you can click on these individual bars here to bring up that particular phantom image and test results for those particular tests. So you can quickly, very easily go back and forth to the tests you want to take a look at. We have log file based tests for the MLC, which does travel speed. It's a leaf speed loss test. It is actual leaf speed loss. It's not an average. We do have a nice white paper that was written kind of expressing and showing how our true leaf speed is a better solution than some of the other systems out there that only do a relative or an average of leaf speed. These are actually within our system tested on each individual leaf, and you get the individual results. Good example here, as you can see on the left bank showing and the right bank showing, the outside leaves tend to stick a little more because they're not used as much, so you might get some buildup or some dust or some grease buildup there that might slow them down, so you can actually see them individually there on these images. And then we also have the leaf speed difference graph here showing the 10 greatest differences and the 10 biggest highest culprits, if you will, for the left bank and the right bank, and which ones show the worst errors. We also have it for both segmental IMRT for step and shoot, as well as sliding window IMRT as well for the four cardinal gantry angles. And we also do a reproducibility, repeatability test for the leaf speed or the leaf positions as well as a test delivered by PIPSpro. The MLC test, image-based, we do a multi-port or picket fence test. We do a leaf position accuracy test, and then we do a leaf transmission test as well, testing both the inner bank leakage and the inner leaf leakage. For example, here is a multi-port image, our picket fence test, showing you the results on the right, both in the graphical and also the tabular results. And you get similar feedback on the leaf position and the leaf transmission tests as well. We do a radiation light field coincidence test, and this is actually utilizing our FC2 Phantom. And the FC2 Phantom basically allows you to do a test in either a 10 by 10 or 15 by 15 light field and radiation field test. You can see there are fiducials that are built into the Phantom at 10 by 10 and by 15 by 15. The software will automatically localize on those fiducials, then give you not only the light field area shown in red, but then also it might be a little hard for you to see, but it also shows the green edge, which is the radiation field. So it finds that radiation field in correspondence to those fiducials and gives you that result, and that result is shown here with your crosshairs in both the Cartesian plane, but then also as well as in millimeter accuracies also. And then in addition to that, we also in the center have another Phantom, which is a crosshair displacement Phantom, which lays on top of this that you line up to your Linac crosshair. And then the software again will find that center fiducial and then give you the results where that light field crosshair displacement is. And here you can see it's within 1 millimeter in both the X and Y direction. So it's a passing result. We also do Starshot Analysis, and the Starshot Analysis, according to TG142, basically takes the rays of the Starshot, and if you can see on the right here on the results page, finds the smallest circle that incorporates all of the rays, and that is your result for the Starshot test result, and gives you that size of circle. And depending on the size of the circle, it's a pass, caution, or fail. And we do the Starshot for utilizing both EPID and film, and we also do it for the gantry, for the collimator, and the couch Starshot. And really, it's a one-click analysis. All you need to do is click on the center of the image and calculate, and it will automatically give you those results. So the nice thing about PIPSpro is pretty much every test in the system now, once you bring in those images, it will automatically calculate on those images and on those tests and give you the results automatically. We also utilize an automated Winston Lutz test, and this can be MLC or cone based. Obviously, on the right you'll see it's MLC based with the square field. It calculates the optimal 3D shifts, and it can be utilized with just about any conventional Winston Lutz Phantom out there, either a pointer Phantom like you see here, or we also have a cube Phantom, which has an embedded sphere within a cube itself, a 5 cm cube. And basically here, what it'll do, it will find that radiation edge again in green, find the ball center in yellow, the radiation center in green, and give you those displacements both in an in-plane and cross-plane for the individual images. Because you're utilizing different gantry angles and different couch angles, it does it in a three-dimensional space, and then you get automatic 3D calculation here showing you your optimal shifts for that particular test. So it's a very quick automated test. One nice thing about the stereotactic module is it's also available as a standalone module. So if you have a dedicated stereotactic program and you're looking for something to do automated Winston Lutz test, this is available as a standalone as well. And then for the IGRT module, basically this gives you your MV and your KV offset tracking. It shows your 2D and 2D KV, your 2D MV, and your 3D CBCT matching. And it gives you the ability to put a trending report together to make sure that those matching coordinates and matching data kind of follow and track accordingly on a daily basis as you're doing your MV and KV offset tracking. And it gives you a quick, easy review with that with those reports. And then, as I mentioned, our QA Fusion, we introduced this recently as a connectivity solution where our PIPSpro software will automatically upload data to our QA pilot system. And here is the dashboard showing what tests you can select your tests here, which tests you want to move over to QA portal or QA pilot, excuse me, through the portal. And like I said, it automatically will upload those accordingly. And then in QA pilot, you will see these results like you see here, showing in this case, your imaging CT, your contrast, your geometric distortion and noise, pass, fail, or caution for a given test here. But then you can even within QA pilot dig a little deeper and get some of the longitudinal data of your specific outputs and your specific results. So you have that functionality there as well for direct upload from PIPSpro and their test results into QA pilot, our management software. And as I'd mentioned at the beginning, we will be sending you links for both these presentations to show you and give you not only Andrea's where she touched directly on QA pilot, but then this presentation as well for PIPSpro. And even though it was dark at the beginning because I didn't share my screen, but that was remedied. So, and then we're also very quickly, very soon, we're in our final release phase of our newest system of PIPSpro, which is our 5.7 software. That's going to have some enhanced CAT fan marker detection capabilities, as well as some enhanced Electa Versa integrity analyzation for the TRF files for the leaf speed module. And then, like I said, the direct connection into the QA pilot software as well. So, like I said, I just wanted to kind of give you a quick overview. I'd be very happy to set time up with you on a one-to-one basis to kind of run through the software itself. I didn't do that in this presentation in the interest of time. Like I said, to get you guys back to your 2:30 talks if you're going to take a look at those. But basically, if you want to set something up, you certainly can with your rep. And on our website, we have a rep finder that it easily allows you to kind of find by state who your local representative is, and then we can set up a time. But just a few quick summary for it. It provides quantifiable and repeatable results. It makes it easier for your center to become compliant with TG 142. We have the centralized database, which is scalable to fit your specific needs. We have the results dashboard for a single view for all your most recent test results. We've got the quantifiable results for every test with our available and included precision phantoms. A very intuitive user interface for each component, very easy to use, very easy to set up your baselines and move forward from there. And then, it's a smart software that automatically localizes the fiducials within the specific phantoms and the field edges, for giving you less mouse clicks and more automated test results for the software. And like I mentioned, it's over 30 TG142 tests in one package. So that's kind of a quick overview on the PIPSpro software. Like I said, please feel free to contact us at on standardimaging.com. You'll see our front page here. At the top, as well as the bottom, you can find your rep finder and get in touch with them, and they can work with me to set up a software demo for you, and you can see and utilize the software directly. So I don't see any questions, I don't think. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of run through this pretty quickly and give you a quick overview. Again, I apologize for the can't really call it a technical glitch in the beginning because it was my fault. I didn't share my screen. But anyway, please feel free to get in touch with us, and we will send you also, like I mentioned, the links for this talk as well as Andrea's QA pilot talk yesterday. Thank you very much.